Kame house party.
We'll talk about the crazy world of Dragon Ball. Let's talk about the shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Kame House Party, the only podcast where we watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball, then come on, get together, talk about it. We have a fun, free-flowing discussion that leads us into some improv along the way. I'm Vince,
I am Aaron.
and we are your hosts. We're going to be taking you deep into this next episode of Dragon Ball. But before that, we got to do some prep work. We got to get you ready. We got to get ourselves ready for whatever this episode's going to throw at us. Maybe it's a punch, maybe it's a Gallic gun, a Kamehameha wave, Destructo disc, solar flare. You get it. You get what I'm talking about. And that's usually what it is Kame housekeeping. And we're going to set that up with our first piece of Kame housekeeping, which is the world famous UN-sanctioned 1 minute roundup helicopter sound. I am not Carl Winslow.
You have to. It's the helicopter
yeah.
sound is the chest. Yeah, doing that. We're live on the scene of a police chase here for Channel 4 News. I'm looking down, and boy, is it crazy.
Greg, we're in studio. We're catching some of the feed. You just said, boy, is it crazy. Could you be more descriptive? The people need to know what's going on.
I know you're not getting a visual feed because of some interference, so I'll describe it as best I can. I mean, there are... Boy, oh boy, is it just... It's nasty town down there.
Dang.
And
Seed. Oh, nasty town.
I'm so mad at myself. If we haven't broken down into like improv specifics here.
Yeah.
In a moment, at least the form we were taught. We found that game so quickly. I think we both knew what was gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
But now I laughed. So.
But this is also a symptom of our live IRL improv style. When the two of us walk on the stage, we start laughing anyway.
And it's just giggling, yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, listeners of all kinds, that is our improvised opening scene that we do to loosen or tighten our improv muscles, or just to get the giggles out, which we just did. That then leads us into the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 60 seconds to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball, in Dragon Ball Z. I'm talking the full continuity up to the 106th episode that we covered last week. Boy, oh boy. Aaron, before I hand it over to you, I'll let the audience know that we do this so you don't have to go back and listen to every single episode of our podcast or watch every single episode of Dragon Ball Z to get caught up to where we are. If you got the time, by all means, hit those archives pretty hard at kamehouseparty.com. But otherwise, sit back and relax as I ask Aaron one question. Are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. You collect them all. You get any wish you want, baby. And it revolves around Goku. He's a protagonist. We see him when he's a little kid. He beats up a bunch of people who are trying to take over the world using Dragon Ball. He learns karate from a bunch of friends. He enters karate tournaments pretty regularly. He only wins the last one. He ends up beating a devil. He does a lot of stuff. He gets married, has a kid. Turns out he's from space because the space brother comes down, who's evil. Goku defeats the space brother, but dies in the process. He gets better at karate in the next life. He comes back to life, fights other people from his home planet. But turns out a bunch of his bros died. So they have to go to another planet to get the Dragon Balls. It's a long story, but they go there. And Goku, he's there. He meets so many strange, strong aliens. He fights them all. The strongest one there is Frieza, who he, after a very long battle, has finally beaten up. But, oh no, Goku died on the planet when it exploded.
He did it. He did it.
Yeah. It exploded.
It exploded. We finally, we were forced. Is an explosion of a planet a kind of eviction? Because we got evicted from Namek. Great roundup, Aaron. Listener, if you want to send in your own 1 minute roundup, please do send it into kamehousepartypod@gmail.com in the form of an MP3. We've gotten a few of those over the years, and it's always fun. Plus, you guys have the benefit of cutting together whatever you want, throwing some music in there. Make it fun, make it free, make it funky. But I did want to touch on one thing that you mentioned when you said Space Brother. I immediately started thinking of Undercover Brother 2, Space Brother.
Is this your pitch or is this an actual sequel?
No, this is my pitch.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We get the whole cast back, and we set it in space. There's a space station. You know, it's one of those. We have to get off the planet. Undercover Brother, you have to go undercover to the white space station and allow black people to get on it. Space Brother. There we go. But with that out of the way and my pitch falling on deaf ears, that wouldn't have made it on the elevator. It wouldn't have made it on the elevator, and that's fine.
If there are aliens involved, but they're black.
Oh, that's the reveal. That's the reveal. The white people think that the aliens they've been communicating with are going to save them, but then the aliens are like, "No, we're the black people of our planet." Blah blah blah. Then everybody, daps each other up. Everybody goes roller skating.
Yeah, there's an extended 10-minute roller skating scene.
It would have been in the film, but then they just ran the credits over it with all the gags, all the dialogue. But here, where we have to get to the next and final piece of Kame housekeeping, which is where I tell the listener that we watch two different versions of the episode. I watch the English dub while you watch the subtitled version, because comparing and contrasting is fun, and we're covering up a mistake that we made over 5 years ago. And usually, the first difference is the title. And with Dragon Ball Z, I've been going first with the English title. So here it comes for this week's episode, which is episode 107 of Dragon Ball Z. Goku's alive.
I have one of those words in mind. But yours definitely leaves out some other things.
Ooh.
So my title for episode 107 of Dragon Ball Z, from the original Japanese, roughly translated, is Son Goku survived. The Z War. Sorry, I got to take that again because I got my punctuation all over the place.
Go for it.
I'm used to whenever Goku is mentioned, I'm used to them yelling it. All right. Take two. Son Goku survived. The Z Warriors are resurrected.
Okay.
All of them.
Triumphant in both, in yours, questioning in mine. But yeah, let's get into this episode because we were talking before we recorded. This is a fun one. I one of my favorite episodes in a long time, so I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah, I think we just get a wide swath of characters that I think is part of it.
Oh yeah,
we're all over the place.
Starting with we're still in that field with Bulma and everybody still reeling from the actualization that Goku can't be wished back because of the Purunga paradox, as I'm calling it, where he will bring somebody back to life, but only where they died. Bulma uses this weird eggs analogy to describe it a second time. Yeah. Let me hit you with this. How you feel about this? Bulma is like, well, it's like eggs without a nest to lay them in. A bird could lay an egg somewhere where there's no nest, but that egg could crack and explode and die. And And she's like very proud of herself for making this analogy. And everybody around her is like, yeah, we get it. We get it.
That was the sympathy line from one of the writers. Like, I get, yeah, you know what, Steven, we'll use this. We can use your egg analogy. And we'll
This
make
is
sure
the
all
intern's
other-
idea.
We'll make sure all the characters in the show say, yes, we understand this. And they're winking at the camera.
Christopher Sabat shows up and says, "Shut up,"
Yeah, you got it.
because that's what happens after that analogy hits for everybody. Vegeta says, "Shut up. Why don't you just wish everybody back to the Earth way state, like the Earth checkpoint in Otherworld, and then wish them back to Earth?" Because I guess Vegeta knows about Otherworld checkpoints.
Really?
Yeah.
This
So,
is
so I think now, like, does any of that happen in your episode? Is any of that described?
egg thing. No way. No eggs on this Sammy.
No eggs on my face.
Yeah. Vegeta is like, just wish them back to Earth. Ta. But it's never like, it's no way station, no like, make sure their spirits are in this place, blah blah blah. It's just like, just bring them back to Earth first. Come on.
That's so simple and makes everybody seem really, really dumb. And maybe in the English translation, they were like, we can't make the audience feel stupid for believing Bulma and Kid Kai. Because that is the solution, is just wish them to come back to Earth once they're resurrected.
I mean, it's the thing we suggested last episode.
Yeah.
You gotta. They're stressed. They're. I think they're used to like no-win scenarios, or they didn't want Goku to come back.
Gohan's like, I don't want my dad back.
Yeah, it's like I like my dad. I like my green dad.
My granddad's really nice to me.
Yeah,
He's
now,
around.
I mean now, but
now.
you know what? I crave attention from a father figure, negative or positive. I'll take it.
Gohan does canonically have daddy issues. Every saga, he's got a daddy issue. But Vegeta giving that information, willingly, was a bit weird after he spent 2 episodes going on and on about now he's the strongest in the universe. Everybody can suck it. I'm going to rule over you guys, blah, blah, blah. No one can touch me. And his secret motivation for this is because he's like, I want to become a Super Saiyan, and I'll only bring Kakarot back so he can tell me how he did it.
Oh, I think mine is just like, I'm gonna fight your ass. In that, but similar. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we were told that the past couple episodes were pretty fillery.
Yeah.
Everything that did not happen on Namek, so I'm not surprised they kind of lost a thread on a Vegeta and his motivations.
Changing his motivations, all that good stuff. In my notes I have here, Bulma and Vegeta's love blossoms when Bulma decides that she's like, hey, everybody can stay at my dad's place at Capsule Corp because, Namekians, you need time before you can find a suitable planet for you to live on. And hey, Vegeta, and I think this is a sign of the times.
Okay.
Of this episode. They're like, this may have been the hip hop boom around now, because Bulma says, yo, homeboy, you can stay here with us too. And Vegeta is so perplexed by the homeboy. Who are you calling homeboy?
Oh, I understand why they might have gone this direction. So Bulma calling someone a homeboy is very funny. First of all, she's gonna ask what the 411 is on those Dragon Balls. But she. So in mine, when he gets to that point in the conversation, so she does like, hey, she calls him Vegeta-kun. She uses that suffix, so a little more casual, a little more friendly. And then she says, like, hey, you can come live with me. I bet you're like, you can come and live with me because 1, you broke. 2, I bet you eat a lot like Goku. And you're going to need food. And then she's like, quote, however, no matter how attractive you might say that I am, you can't do anything naughty.
Oh my.
And I think that's what probably flusters him instead of being called a homeboy.
Oh, okay. That definitely makes sense. I think in mine at that point, she does say, plus you're kind of cute. And he also gets flustered by that. So they seem to be quickly pushing this flirtatious relationship between them. They're like, hey, we got
the show on the road.
got to move this along.
This kid has got to be born by the time Frieza gets here again.
Yeah.
It all, and then if we can go back for a moment, the Namekians, like, right out of the gate are like, hey, so just so you know, I know you're trying to wish your friend back, but we are also going to need the Dragon Balls to relocate our entire people. So, and that's when she like offers like, oh, you can just stay with us. Cause like, look, we're going to use it first. America, greatest country.
Bulma first. That's it.
I mean, you kind of owe us, right?
If it weren't for us, you'd still be dead on Namek.
Look, I know that that Goku being here and learning the Saiyans here and us telling them about the Dragon Balls is the reason that Frieza came to your planet in the first place. But I think you kind of owe us.
But dibs, please.
Yeah. I put my quarter on the Dragon Ball.
On
so you
Dragon Ball.
Next. Y'all know what that means. It's universal.
That's why it's universal. Every planet gets it.
Yeah. Oh, damn, arcade rules. All right.
Mori, he's like, oh, I just got promoted. Now I have to suffer through arcade rules.
Damn, they would. Grand Elder never told me about this.
It happened before he disappeared. Like he was about to say it, but then they cut it out.
Did you put that quarter? Yeah. So that's a setup, right? Oh no, there's another funny bit. Okay. Gohan. I think this scene ends on Gohan like tugging on Bulma's like shirt, like, "Hey, can I stay at your place?" She's like, "You have a home." And
a pretty nice one at that, she says.
Okay.
Yeah, in mine, she's like, but Gohan, you have a lovely home, and isn't your mom waiting for you?
This is what I tell your mom when I come over.
She's like, I don't want to get on Chi-Chi's bad side.
Yeah, when she brags about her Goodwill finds. I'm like, oh yeah, it's nice. No, maximalism, yeah, of course.
No, of course. The more, the more.
Oh, the ceramic chicken?
$3, you say? I do not believe it. I can't believe.
This painting that has zero sentimental value to you, but you just thought it tied the room together. Oh no, my own personal feelings. I'll say I for me, it's as I have a bunch of like dumb shit on my wall.
I mean, look at us.
Yeah. So definitely take our advice on decorating. A paint like a painting at an IKEA that someone just wants to throw up. I'm like, I don't know about this. Like,
I agree.
It's like it needs to be. Give me something about it.
I think with art, yeah, absolutely. If we're doling out tips for decorating, just make sure it has something to do with you that you like. I would rather see blank walls than, like you say, stock stock art from Ross or Sears or whatever that came with a adjoining sofa, you know. Go out there and just, if you like that, you know, spray can galaxy art in Times Square, put that up in your walls. Love it.
At least that's something like, yeah, I paid way too much for some dude putting planets.
He showed me how to do it. I was watching him do it. I could have pulled out a circular and some spray paint cans. That is it.
Art. Those are cool though.
They look
cool.
pretty fucking cool. So get that paper out there in Times Square.
I think that's what we're saying. Get that. But yeah, Gohan doesn't want to go back because he didn't do it. He forgot to do his homework. He doesn't want his mom to find out because he's got a bad home life, I guess.
Which is like kind of true. Chi-Chi is very, you know, when Gohan gets back, Chi-Chi's going to be like, well, you missed all this schoolwork, Gohan. You're going to have to make it up. So yeah, if I was his age, I'd be like, yeah, can I sleep over?
Yeah. One night, please.
One night at Capsule Corp where there's the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, Mom. We still have the Sega Genesis.
We're no longer playing with power.
Yeah. The blast processing isn't doing it anymore.
Speaking of doing it one more time.
All right.
We got to cut to Capsule Corp because I love this scene. Chi-Chi, Roshi, Puar, Oolong, Yajirobe are all loaded for bear. Chi-Chi literally loaded for bear. She's got 2 bazookas, a bandolier of grenades, and machine guns on her. They are finally ready to go to Namek to get everybody back. Dr. Briefs is like, okay, we're ready to go. Hold on, I got a phone call. Comes back. It's like, so Bulma just called. She's back on Earth. She's got Gohan. And then takes a beat and says, does anyone still want to go to Namek or should I cancel the flight? And then they all fall over it. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah. I like that one a lot. And I love Puar just looking like a real menace with his headband.
Yeah, he's gonna kick some ass.
He's gonna do whatever it takes to get Yamcha back.
Cry. I'll turn it to anything.
Roshi, anything, eh?
You can't we talked about this honestly too many times.
Oh,
you can't get Yamcha back, so fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Fool you thrice, be nice to Roshi.
I appreciate the rhyme, but no. I'm not going to transform into 2 sponges, a Pringles can, and a glove again. Again, weird request.
Roshi likes it homemade.
I had to separate my consciousness. It was honestly my most advanced shape-shifting technique.
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, Oolong could only he did the Pringles can, but it was full of chips still. And then he kept eating himself.
Who wants Pringles?
Oh, he's doing it again. You know what? I get it once you pop.
That's what I'm saying. I popped. I can't stop.
Wait, already? Just us talking about it?
It's my secret turtle technique.
Turtling.
Turtling. The silent art. And see.
Chi-Chi's just... She's in the zone. She's ignoring.
She's laser focused. She recognizes none of what's happening.
No.
And Yajirobe's in the kitchen eating.
Yeah. What are they talking about?
Oh, look, a Pringles can.
Two sponges in a glove. I can't eat those. I mean, come on, Yajirobe. Quitters never win.
Tastes like beans.
The bean flavored Pringles.
Are there? Oh no.
No.
Are we gonna stop at Pringles flavors for a second?
No, I did just have a sense memory of the Frito-Lay bean dip that came in like a tin can.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's some strong stuff.
That's some strong beans.
Look, I think the one of the most underrated Frito like design or Frito chip styles is those barbecue twists.
Okay, yeah.
They're packed full of flavor to the point where you have to eat them slowly. One, because your fingers will turn orange from the barbecue, and two, you can't handle all that Southwestern style in your mouth, so you have to slow down. Those are so effing good.
They're corkscrew shaped, so they slide down easily. like a drill.
Oh yeah.
Descent, not the descent. The core.
The core. Yeah, don't descent versus the core. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
What is it? Golems versus restarting the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the descent just like a subterranean race of murdering golems?
Yeah. That's essentially it. I mean, if you think about it, the people in the drill and the core definitely passed the descent monsters.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then they put up that sign that says "Slow down, blind golems at play."
Oh man, down there with the effing Lambent from Gears of War. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you didn't have to remember that.
You said Gears of War. And I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, was that their name? Because I think they were called the Locust.
Oh right, the Locust, and then they became the Lambent after the light mass bomb went off and we irradiated them. Oh man, yeah, you got to play Gears of War 4, my guy.
I don't.
No, you don't. But look, spoiler for Gears of War 4, let Marcus Phoenix's son die. He sucks. He does. He sucks.
I'm assuming Marcus Phoenix dies in 4 because I know his son takes a stay. Oh no, he'll never die.
No, Marcus Phoenix never dies. But you have it. The game is so wild at the end because it gives you a choice on who you want to save, and you could choose to save one person or not save the other. And it's Marcus's son and the other main character. And then, in a panic, I chose to not save Marcus Phoenix's son.
Yeah, no,
because he's a
I don't know if that's a panic
or my
decision
or my true colors showing. But yeah, here's my hot gears takes. You know what really grinds my gears? The new podcast. Me and Cliffy B going in on the lore of Gears of War.
What was this weird like anti-gravity game he was pitching?
Oh,
they,
right.
Totally died.
Because it was like what was that old school? It was like a classic first-person shooter, and then then you could play Blitzball in the center of the map, and nobody liked it.
I don't even know what it was called.
Nobody does. Maybe it was called Gravity Rush.
No, I think that's like.
Oh, right. That Gravity Rush is the anime one.
Yes. Look, here's what everyone needs to know. Don't write to us and tell us what that game is. There's no need.
Yeah, the servers are dead. That game is dead.
Cliffy B, I don't know, went back to his Mountain Dew Code Red bottle where he lives. Yeah, he's a bro genie.
Bro genie.
A couple of dudes at Dartmouth opened up some Baja Blast, and out he popped, and they wished for the raddest game imaginable.
A new Disney classic. Bro Genie. It's instead of Aladdin, it's just Adam. Oh,
You want to meet Sublime? You want to party with Sublime? With Rome? Hell yeah, dude. That wish is on the house.
That wish is on the house.
Yeah, they just keep thinking of rad wishes, so he's like, I can't charge you for that one. That's what I would wish for.
You want a lime green BMX bike? Oh, too bad. I already got it for you.
That was going to be Christmas. You guys ruined the surprise.
You
know
want
what I
season
wish?
passes to Tony Hawk's Woodward? and,
No.
and unedited copies of BMXX?
You know what I would never end? First of all, this cake of salmon. And second, the good times we're having.
Oh, that's how it ends. Jaeger bombs for everyone.
Bro Genie.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Just as much as I love this giant cargo plane that Dr. Briefs is flying to pick everybody up. They then land. Everybody's outside of Capsule Corp. And Bulma's mom takes no time before jumping on that new fresh meat.
Oh, tell me what she says in yours.
Oh, you must be the one who saved my Bulma from those monsters on Namek. You deserve a medal that happens to be in my nightstand.
No, but that's it. She says you deserve a medal for saving my
What?
daughter. That's it.
So in mine, how is mine hornier? She's maybe hornier is the wrong word, but she runs up to Vegeta, grabs his arm, says, "Oh, you must be Bulma's boyfriend. You're so handsome and also trendy."
Oh, handsome and trendy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's code for.
I don't.
Could see that meat. Oh, I love your gray sweatpants. They're so fashionable. Why don't you do some jumping for me?
I like that your Paunchy impersonation is just Adam Sandler's like mom voice.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a millennial male. Adam Sandler is my reference point.
This is how a woman sounds, right?
When I do impressions of my wife, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Vince, can you help me reach this thing on the high shelf?
She's look, you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, y'all. So she's gonna listen to this episode.
Yeah, the first she's like, you know what? It's been almost 6 years. Wait, we had our anniversary.
No, I thought it was in August.
Completely blank. No, it's in July.
Oh shit!
How many years?
I think this will be 6. I was under the impression it was in August.
It's the start of the 6?
Yeah,
Because we started in 2017. Because we met in 2016.
we met in 2016, and it wasn't that same year. By the end of it,
No.
okay, so it was 2017 then.
Yeah, 27. It's the start of our 6th year. Wait.
Okay.
No. Hold on. It's on the website. This isn't research.
It's proprietary.
All right. No, on a hot NYC roof in the summer of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing hold on. We've done it for 6 years. It's the beginning of our 7th year.
Oh, this is the beginning of our 7th?
Goodbye everyone. I'm dust. I'm a skeleton.
Gosh.
I'm Linda Hamill skeleton on the fence in that one scene in Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Oh, what a scene. Cinema history.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those that is constantly burned into my brain. I can't unsee that. Just like I can't unsee us doing this for any, like, we've been doing it for so long, we got to keep doing it.
Yeah, we're pot committed.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, not like, oh, what a lovely time we've had these past years. It's like, I guess we keep doing it. I haven't done it this long.
Let the trudging begin and continue again. Sisyphusian is our conquest. Is our task.
Dang, 6. I mean, yeah, happy anniversary.
Well, congratulations to us, and congratulations to you for listening. You're part of podcast history, whether you like it or not.
I mean, I think that's the true sign of like we're a comfortable couple, where it's like, oh, we both forgot.
Our anniversary.
It's like, it's Tuesday. What?
We still high five, and then we lay in bed next to each other.
We continue back to back looking at our phones separately.
Yep. Both just go, Reddit, huh? Hmm.
A chuckle, but the other person doesn't inquire what it's for.
Okay, last thing on Vegeta and Pan-Chi. Vegeta enters that spaceship and is like, oh, Kakarot must have taken a ship like this, trying to figure out, I guess, how he got so strong. But over the video phone, Bulma's mom shows up and is like, hey, Vegeta, I made everybody frozen drinks. I made you a Shirley Temple.
I don't get that specific.
It's a good specific, though.
Mm-hmm. Because you're a virgin, right?
You must be if you're dating Bulma. She's stingy.
Yamcha got like 2 kisses.
And I hear he's still pining after her after he's dead.
Oh yeah, you know, Punch. It's when it comes down to it, Vegeta is gonna like. So what's the deal with that Yamcha guy that used to be around? Is he gonna be a problem?
Oh, let me spill you the tea, dear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, we're having tea. All right.
Oops, it's all over your suit. You better take it off.
I won't. This feels like a real Roshi Puar situation. I'm just, again, no. Can you just tell me about Yamcha, please?
Well, he's one of those martial artists. You know, he likes to fight a lot. He trains a lot. He spends a lot of time in the woods. He did something awful to make Bulma so mad before she left for Namek that, you know, they weren't seeing each other. She didn't think very highly of him. So I think there's room for one more, if you know what I mean.
One more. Wait. One more or someone else?
Yes, is the answer.
All right. This is kind of I don't know why I asked you about this. I'm just saying, like, how's he? Is he? No, I've seen him. I've seen him dead. Got him.
Oh, craned him.
Do you think me murdering a bunch of people and also trying to take over this planet is that a negative against me in your daughter's eyes? What do you think?
Well, she doesn't have much of a conscience. She gets that from her father. So I think you're probably in the clear, dear.
Okay, great. Wait, is it a turn on? Should I mention my murders more?
I'll say, at least for me, it's not a turn off. Wink.
All right. Is she a again, no. You're man. Vegeta, look, Vegeta's a lot of things, baby, but an adulterer is not one of them.
Well, what if I told you the door was open?
That's not a legal divorce. Wait, is that how that works on Earth? I don't know all your laws yet.
Let's just say I could be a little loosey-goosey.
Wait, let's get the man. Dr. Briefs.
Yes, I wasn't listening on the other side of the door.
Wait a minute. You've got a glass to your ear.
Oh, gadzooks. For science.
For science.
Yes, I was running an experiment on whether or not I could hear what's going on behind these blast-proof doors I installed.
And a pair of binoculars.
Bird watching?
A Pringles can.
Damn it, Roshi.
Do I have to still be the Sprinkles cat, or can I stop? Are you done? Did he do it?
E equals, I'm out of here.
He capsuled himself and then rolled down the hallway.
Don't worry, I'll pick him up later.
And see.
See. We struck gold now that we're back in Capsule Corp HQ.
Mm-hmm. Some new toys to play with.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no specific drink mentioned. Just like, I made some cold drinks. Why don't you come join and drink with everyone?
Uh-huh.
Have you met the Namekians?
They're green, you know.
No, they talk. I overhear they talk a lot about you as they wring their hands. I know that's a good sign.
But then, Aaron, we get a time skip.
Yeah, there we get a nice montage of Maury. He's learning how to play golf. Fucking good at it. That's like what, a 10-foot putt?
Oh, sinks
It's
it.
not easy.
Sinks it.
Mm-hmm. Namekian kids are learning how to gamble.
Mm-hmm. They love playing poker.
Oh, they fucking love it.
They doomed that society to,
Yeah.
from being agrarian to just degenerate gamblers.
Capitalism. All right. Maybe we'll give it a go.
Charge for the land.
What's this property you speak of? And why is it private?
Oh, speaking of private property, we also see Ginyu Frog taking full control of the pond.
Is he? I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it does seem like he's got a crew.
Oh, yeah. The announcer in mine just says, and Ginyu and a certain frog has taken control over the local pond.
He's just practicing his newscaster voice.
Yeah.
They call him King Frog.
And now back to you in the studio.
But yeah, we skip ahead. Super Shenlong is back after 130 days. No one's gotten a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gathered around. I do like that Roshi dresses up for the dragon.
A respectful Roshi for once in his goddamn life.
And then we have, Purunga comes up, right?
Oh, yeah. Dende says the magic words. Purunga is summoned. And we see a giant dragon hovering over West City. But we have to hit a commercial. Well. You've reached the commercial break. And we've got an announcement. So sit tight. Because Kame's Hangout is coming back July 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, twitch.tv/KHP. Masterpiece Fanfiction Theater is back. In case you missed the last time we did it, we went to a fanfiction website, found some wonderful pieces of Dragon Ball fanfiction, and read them. Doing all the fun character voices. It was a blast. But this time, the wrinkle is it's the blind edition. We're going to be choosing for each other what to read. So get ready to see pimping at its best.
Yeah, we're gonna choose. Ooh, it's gonna be the nicest fan fiction we can find.
I mean, PG for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like. So definitely invite, I don't know, all your extended family. Definitely coworkers, I think, should listen
Oh
to
my
this.
God, your coworkers should be. This is prime time viewing.
You better at everyone, CC everyone in your company, and tell them about this stream.
Yeah, create a listserv. And the best part is, Aaron, we're going to be competing with America's Got Talent on Tuesday night. So,
Oh, really?
It's going to be the two of us versus Terry Crews and Howie Mandel.
Do you think there's a lot of overlap? Well, we've gotten some emails about it. I think. I think you watch casually.
Oh yeah, I'm in that Venn diagram for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
You're gonna be distracted. You're gonna have one eye in the corner.
Well, look, if all goes well, next year we're going to be on AGT's stage doing Masterpiece Fan Fiction Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Much to
Our
Simon's
only
chagrin.
Reading.
How he's like, I kind of like it.
Unless you're under 6 years old, reading is not a talent.
Heidi Klum. I just think you two are very cute. I like you both. And what does Sophia say?
Ooh.
I love it. And boom, we're on to Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Just reading on the street corner, busking.
side of the man's Chinese theater. Us, Spider-Man,
Oh, I don't want to. I can't be on Spider-Man's turf.
Thanos. But just another reminder after that brief tangent. Kame House Party's Masterpiece Fan Fiction Theater coming to Kame's Hangout July 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern only on twitch.tv/Kame House Party. That's twitch.tv/KHP. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. That way, you always get notifications of when we're going live. So, without further ado, let you know and let you go back to the show. I want to play a little game called What the Cops Say.
Beep, 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 beep. I think, yeah, that's how that went.
So let me set this up because Purunga has appeared, a giant lizard in the center of West City. Kaiju anybody, duh. The citizenry are freaking out. They're saying there's a monster in West City. We all have to flee. They cut to two police officers. One pulls out a gun.
Immediately.
Immediately.
First reaction.
Giant lizard, not on my watch. A second cop says, not on my beat. We're taking over that. Oh, geez, hold on. Let me take that again.
Yeah.
Not on my beat. We're taking that overgrown lizard down. One more. Here we go. This cop saddles up to this other cop who has his gun out. Not on my beat. We're taking that overgrown lizard downtown, yo. Yo is back in full effect. It's a hip-hop cop.
Next on Hip Hop Cop, special guests, Dougie Fresh on TGIF
with special guest Kid Capri. But did your cops have anything interesting to say? Did they drop a yo in there?
No yos. The first cop just pulls a gun and goes, "A monster!" So we already hate him. Other cop is like, "Wait, that's coming from Old Man Brief's place," and that's it. Essentially, the argument was like, "It's from Capsule Corp. It's probably just some kind of new invention." And then this is what they tell the people of the city, and like everyone immediately is like, "Oh, okay, fine, we're good."
Yeah,
calm down.
I love that he's just a wacky old man to the people of West City.
Take him downtown, yo.
Yeah, they're gonna cuff that dragon and get him cited
For what?
shirtless.
Damn it, they got me.
Oh, this free the nipple.
I mean, I guess it's indecent exposure.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there would be some sort of jurisdiction thing of like, this is for animal control. If we're those cops, they're hunting something. They're hunting like a promotion. They're hunting for it. They want a medal.
Yeah, they went off the beat.
Because I feel like any other cop is like, that's animal control. Fuck off. I'm not doing this paperwork.
So just a reminder, ACAB.
Metro West is included.
But yeah, I love that gag of, oh no, it's Old Man Priest with a funky machine. It's one of those flying contraptions he's made.
It's like, all right. We love we love the physics-defying capsules.
Is Metro West just like late stage capitalism where like the capsule corporation basically owns the city?
Like, is it the Google campus? Is what you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did Capsule Corp set up this city?
Well, they're not. There's no like production line, right? We never see like any Willy Wonka type shit. Unless it is just Willy Wonka type shit. It's like, I don't know, Willy Wonka lives there. Makes candy. I don't know what happens. It's good. I mean, it's good candy. I don't know. Everyone's
I got a
freaking out
golden
about it.
capsule.
But yeah, I feel like the briefs have the pockets of they're in the pockets of the police, in the pockets of the legislative government there in Metro West.
A building that wide and that low for as a residence, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how you get that zoned, unless you're the one who's owning
Dinosaur. You have to get there's you got exotic pets, which I'm sure are illegal.
Mm-hmm. Now it sounded like a cartel.
The truancy officer is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Bulma got through like the second half of high school without ever going to class.
They probably just like, she homeschools. Why is she coming here? And then leaving. She doesn't have to.
Kids are like, she barely even goes here.
We tried to be her friend, but she shot at us. Then she said, "Oh, you're not bulletproof? No thanks."
All my friends are bulletproof.
Yeah. Requirement 1. Take a bullet for me.
But Aaron, we can't wait any longer. Purunga is already upset with us.
Yes.
The same way he gets upset with our cast of characters. So they start the 3 wishes. They ask for Purunga to bring Krillin and Goku to the check-in station, to Earth's check-in station in Otherworld. Here's where we hit our first hurdle. He says, that'll be a sec. Krillin is at the check-in station, but Goku is not. They ask why. He says, because he is alive, and bringing him there would kill him.
Oh, they don't do that. It's just like, I just can't. I can't bring him back to life because he's already alive. So, moot point.
Yeah. They like to get a little granular in this.
Wait, did you want me to kill him first and then bring him back, or?
Because I can do that.
I can do that. That's free. I'll do that any day that ends in Y.
No scales off my back.
Honestly, for what he did to Net, look, he's a part of why Planet Namek blew up, so wouldn't hate it. But everyone's happy. Bulma, Goku's alive. Wait, when does Vegeta leave?
I think it's after. It's like between the first and second wish,
Or
because
Yeah. So, second wish, bring Krillin back to life, and they do, and he shows up right there. Then Purunga, as it happens, is like, quote, I have returned his dismembered body to its original state as a special free service. I assumed you wanted him, together.
I love that. Purunga's giving out deals.
I know you'd yell at me if he came back as like sentient goop.
Please rate me 5 stars on the Wisher app.
Yeah, have a mint. There's some and gum.
USB charging port in the back.
I know some wishes take a minute. But
If you want to stop at a Wendy's, that's fine with me.
just buy me. Just all I ask is that 4 for $4.
Maybe a small frosty for Purunga.
A junior bacon cheese, fine with me. So their third wish, they want to bring Goku. They're like, okay, Goku's live. We'll just bring him back here. And then he's like, let me check. But Goku refuses. He's like, I'm going to be back soon, but I'll do it on my own.
And I think that's when Vegeta's like, damn you, Kakarot. I know what you're doing. You're off somewhere training, becoming even stronger. And then he takes off in the spaceship.
Yeah. I can't sit around here getting blown every day. I got to trade.
I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong.
It is cool. Like, I like it.
I've never been a sugar baby before.
Just keep putting money in my pocket. I don't know what to do with this.
I get 10,000 centi walking around money.
I don't walk. That's the problem. I fly everywhere.
They keep trying to give me new clothes.
It's like, no.
I like my armor, hole included.
Oh, has he not fixed the hole? I don't remember.
I don't know
It's a fun detail.
If it's there. I think that's a neat detail that after 130 days he won't change clothes.
He stinks.
Panchi likes to see my abs.
She says, do a little twirl whenever I walk in the room.
I'd say if I wasn't living with you, I'd gun your ass. And she liked it.
If it wasn't for, the other stuff we do.
If it wasn't for these Earth customs.
The tryout, you said. Before I can court your daughter.
And scene, because we need to find a way to start an OnlyFans channel.
Okay, go on.
That is
I mean,
just
it's not
this.
hard.
It's just this fan fiction, and it's audio of the fan of this of the 260 days.
I guarantee this is we're definitely not the first ones to have this thought.
No,
as riled up as Panchi gets for those Saiyan men, for those boys with the tails, someone else had to have noticed this, and someone definitely wrote all this.
Oh yeah,
when he flew off because he couldn't take it anymore. You're breaking his heart.
My meat. My meat. Such rigorous training. It's too much for me.
So he's off. And when it's learned that Goku's not coming back, he's going to come back later. Roshi in with the joke.
Oh, this is a good one. Yeah.
It's like, he's not coming back because he's afraid of his wife. Am I right, fellas?
Yeah, it cuts to the Laugh Factory. Cuts to the Laugh Factory.
Mr. Brees,
Come on. Don't be shy.
Who else is married? Oh, no one else.
No one?
Wait, hold on. I know a lot of bachelors. This is...
But
I should get friends my age. This is real eye-opening for old Roshi, actually.
What am I doing?
I live on an island with I'm going to live with this Baldy now. I had it all to myself Turtle was there, but...
Also a Baldy.
Hey.
Shut up, scale face.
Up yours, fleshy.
All right, give me some Finn. That was a good one.
All right. Dap, dap. Bring
Now
it
go
around
whack.
town.
Now go- oh, yeah.
Shake the ankle.
You got it. Here we go.
Hip bump.
Boing.
Get that Pringles can out of your pocket. And look, hand me a couple chips before I walk off.
Fweep, fweep.
Here's my little fin out. Mmm.
Now go wax your shell.
All right. I mean, I do when I have the house to myself. Because it takes a lot. It's a long process. I take up the whole bathroom. It's a mess when I'm done afterwards.
All right.
Waxing my shell.
Yeah, wax
No
off.
entendre.
No, I get it. That's why you run the sink the whole time you do it in there?
It's courtesy. Well, I'll take a break, take a poop. Blast the radio.
NPR to get you in the mood.
I like a soothing voice. Terry Gross, not to me.
And
See.
scene. Oh,
He's got the tote bag. He loves
Aaron,
NPR.
Aaron, I think that's a new all-time high. A Terry Gross reference in a Roshi Turtle scene.
I know, finally, we're classing this podcast after
Jesus.
6 years.
Look, NPR, we're waiting. We're waiting to collab.
Well, you don't think I can talk like this?
Oh my God. If you wanted us to do an NPR version of Kame House Party, then that is very easy. All it is us even closer to the mic.
Just a little bit closer.
And reminder that to always spay and neuter your dinosaurs.
And then with the third wish, of course, they can't bring Goku back. So they kind of rock, paper, scissors and figure, well, Yamcha can come back because we can't break up Tien and Chaozu. They're a set. They come as a set.
That's right. Paper covers rock, and Yamcha is back.
Yeah, Yamcha's back. Of course, Puar is ecstatic.
Oh,
He goes in for a big hug. Bulma is also happy, but she doesn't like run up to him or anything. It's like, all right.
The eyes
wasn't-
well up, and I don't know if Yamcha says anything to Bulma other than, like, in mind, it was very much like, hey, you're looking good. Just like,
Did she respond back?
her eyes
With
welled
anything?
up. She didn't respond.
Because she's hard. It's bittersweet. She's like, he's back. I'm gonna have to tell him that the guy who kind of killed him.
It's been staying
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yamcha's like walking around. What's all this Saiyan armor doing here? Is Goku back?
There's a lot of long hair that I assume come from a widow peak, just in the sink.
So Yamcha, while you were gone.
Yeah, Puar. You don't have to be a Pringles can for me. You can transform back.
Well, baby, you might change your mind when I say that Vegeta was here for 130
What?
days
That's
And-
longer than I was hanging out.
and 130 nights.
They let him sleep over?
They let him do more than that.
When I was staying over here, they got me a hotel. They said, you stay there. You'll like it better. I'm like, it was nice. Keurig. Double twins. Continental breakfast.
Did they have sausage licks or patties?
I always woke up too late to get any of that. It was
Aw.
usually a corn pop or a raisin bran, but no milk. They already put it away.
Please tell me it was 2 scoops of raisins, Yamcha, please.
I think it was like Raisin Brand. There was like a D next to it. I don't think it was the official.
No. Yeah,
They
you're
said-
gonna want me to stay as a Pringle can.
They said on the logo, on the slogan on the box was "There are scoops." They didn't specify how many,
Oh man. And
but
see,
it it implies plural.
I can't. It's so good. There are
Are
scoops.
scoops. So we do another time jump. 130 more days have passed. They wish back Chaozu, then Tien, and Chaozu acts like, I guess he was just upset that he'd been away from Tien for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Did you get any voiceover from the announcer in this moment?
Nothing that stood out, but he kind of, at this point, he's like, I get it. We have to move along and we gotta get going.
I asked because we talked about it briefly, and it came up in that movie that we said was non-canon that we watched, where Chaozu's an emperor.
Yes.
Well, I think we have to rescind that because the announcer in mine, at least in the English version, he says, and then they revived the young emperor Chaozu.
Is okay. This we will take KHP research on.
Yeah.
Is Chaozu canonically an emperor? Is he the littlest emperor?
Yeah. Well, I mean, who would be the littlest emperor, Chaozu or Pilaf? I'll also take that answer off air.
Who? Yeah. Who's canonically taller? Or I guess canonically shorter. If Chaozu is indeed any kind of emperor, that's weird. Oh,
It's weird that it gets dropped like just unceremoniously into this episode. Like we all knew that. I was very like, what? No, you're not going to just say that. Then we have to move on.
What is he emperored?
Yeah. Of what land?
You know, around
Clown Town.
Clownville. You don't want to go there, buddy.
You'll come back with grease paint in places you didn't expect.
And it gets all in your Pringles can.
Now the only thing that could stop the fun is grease paint.
But Chaozu, the little baby emperor, is just crying. He's probably just crying because they're back to life.
They say that Chaozu in mine's like, Tien, we're home. We're home.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's very
none of that
nice.
in mind. I mean, but Chaozu also thought like, I'm gonna straight up die. He didn't think he was coming back.
Yeah.
Did we ever discuss how Chaozu died the first time?
Yeah, we did.
As in, when the fuck did that happen?
He blew himself up.
No, that's the second time because they said he couldn't come back after he blew up Nappa. When was the first time?
Oh, it was King Piccolo. Because Chaozu and Roshi died in the same battle against King Piccolo.
Okay. I remember now. You're right.
Because that's what Bulma shows up, capsules like they've got
I forgot Roshi died too. That's right. Okay.
they've got what is it? Krillin in a cryogenic chamber, and then they capsule up Chaozu and Roshi. Yeah.
I forgot. No, you're right. Okay. Rescinded. You can all stop freaking out. Listening.
I got the research in here, baby.
Yeah. But they're back. Then it's time for the Namekians to leave to another planet. Dende and Gohan are holding hands, and they're both crying. And then he makes the wish. This is very sad because, like, Dende disappears as he's, like, holding the hands of Gohan. And as he disappears, a single tear drops on the ground.
So sweet.
And that's all that remains of his friend.
Mm-hmm. And I do love Bulma's or Gohan's Gohan's long hair. It's just an extended bowl cut. I actually like that. I wish he could have kept it.
Yeah, no one cuts their hair. from this. I understand why Bulma doesn't, because she didn't want to. She didn't want to in the first place.
Yep.
She wants long locks. Hair grows her hair, like 2/3 of a year. That hair grows fast. She's got a lot of not creatine,
Keratin.
keratin. Yes.
There we go. That stuff that follicles are made of. Capsule Corp keratin for all your hair needs.
Oh, she's got those supplements.
Comes in the pack. She takes them daily.
Yep. And I mean, everything's restored to regular daily life. We're back at the Sun residence. Ox King, not doing anything.
Smelling some meatloaf in mine. That's his only line this episode.
Oh, really?
Hey,
He gets a line.
He gets a line. He's, oh, Chi-Chi, is that meatloaf I smell? Yeah, Dad, you deadbeat.
Yeah, is that a piece of shit I smell? Who did nothing?
Is that you just getting to the sports section of today's paper?
It's 6 p.m.
You're a day late and $1 short.
He fell asleep on that recliner 3 times. And they were long naps. I called the ambulance once.
Call you the Ox King is sleeping in. And then we cut to Gohan doing his studies with the biggest books you've ever seen next to him. But out the window is his green dad standing there, looking on, ever watching over Gohan as he says, "If you ever need me, Gohan, I'll be there for you, kid." And then he walks away.
He says yo and then walks out.
Yeah, yo.
Let me rap with you, Gohan.
If you ever need somebody to, dap you up, show you what's what in these streets, Gohan. I'm down to ride or die, babe.
You know I come strapped.
This weighted armor ain't no thing.
He turns his turban backwards. What happened?
What happened to this episode?
He doesn't say anything in mind. So that's interesting. They gave him some psychic thoughts.
Yeah.
They're like, the audience isn't going to get the longing of Piccolo wanting to be a part of Gohan's world, but knowing he can't be. Or too afraid.
Yeah. And I think he's sensitive to Chi-Chi. Probably would be like, no, you killed my husband back in the day.
Yeah.
This is not cool. Not cool, sir.
Yeah, but it was, to kill his... I'll go ahead and say it, that was a happy accident. I was trying to kill his brother.
So you were happy about it, huh? And then she pulls his, she's going to deck him.
Yeah.
She's a martial artist in her own right.
She pulls out a sword. It's like, I can't grow my arm back. I just got this one.
Nell will be pissed.
It's like, where'd you get that new arm? We can't afford it right now.
And I hate to say it, but we can't afford to keep going because the episode ended, Aaron.
It's over. With in mine at least, the narrator going. And after the manner. The manner. And after the manner. No, after. What did I write down? What auto-corrected? Okay. And after the matter, the earth was peaceful for a time. However. And then credits.
Oh, you got a however.
So you know something's up.
I got a nice little piece of and with, peace on earth.
Goodwill towards men.
After, he said something about the Sun family after they would eat dinner and when the stars come out, they would take some time and look at the stars, wondering when their loved one would return.
They're not going to fucking do that. She's just going to make his ass study.
Yeah. Unless he's studying the cosmos,
Yeah.
which he could be.
He could be tricking Boy, I really like to stare up at the stars and think about Dad, but how do I get Mom in on this?
He's got a telescope and and a protractor.
He's just weeping the entire time.
Gohan,
So-
what constellations did you find? This one looks like Dad.
That's right. Gemini. Orion the Hunter.
Ox King. Is that meatloaf I smell?
Dad, it is 2 a.m.
Are you having a stroke?
And I mean, we're about to, because we need to end this dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for listening. 6 years of talking about Dragon Ball in front of a microphone. We'll never put it on a resume. No, I've put podcasting on a resume before.
Oh, yeah, I have. I
it's
put that on there. Yeah.
Special interest or...
Skills, hobbies, extracurriculars.
Yeah.
You know, if we were applying to colleges, you know, we'd be top of the list with all this. But again, thank you all for listening for all these years and supporting the podcast, telling your friends about us, you know, liking, subscribing, doing all of our CTAs. We really, really appreciate it. You're not going to get out of the work this time, though, because we still got those CTAs. So check us out, twitch.tv/Kame House Party every Thursday night, and a very special Kame's Hangout on July 26th. And we talked about that in the break. If you want to donate and support the show financially, we can help you with that. Just head on over to patreon.com/Kame House Party to get access to what is now a very extensive back catalog of exclusive Patreon content. What comes to mind? The anime movie month, where we watched a bunch of anime movies, and I made a bunch of presentations. What is it? One and done? ? Our recurring series where we watch the first episode of new and interesting anime and decide whether or not we're gonna stay or pass on those. This Martial Artist Life, parts 1 and 2, is live on the Patreon. Stay tuned for the third and final chapter of this Martial Artist Life. And whatever else we think about cooking up and putting on there, it's going to be there on patreon.com/Kame House Party. And yeah, I'm done talking at you about stuff to do, but you know, if you have the time, like, share, subscribe to the podcast. It helps us grow. Tell your friends about us. We're on all the social medias at Kame House Party. But Aaron, did I miss anything?
No, I think we are ready to go.
All right. Then whether or not you are
Trying to fit that Pringles can in one more time.
trying to fit that Pringles can in one more time, or your Vegeta singing songs by Sublime, you gotta keep
Five.